Hello, I hope everyone's doing well. In this video, I wanted to talk more about false memory OCD. I think it's really important to cover all subtypes that aren't discussed in mainstream media, because I only realised I had OCD, not really, it was more last year I actually started getting help for it, and I realised that I've had OCD since I was 13. It's just because the stereotype is, oh, it's quirky, it's to do with cleaning and having things in order. I therefore had no idea, and my family had no idea, because it's just not talked about, and that's such a shame, because people can go through their life, and I've read a lot of things online where people have only realised they've had OCD at a much later stage, and it's really hard when you feel like you've got a different way of thinking to everybody else and you don't know why, and you sort of think, oh, why am I odd? Why am I so focused on things that other people aren't? But yeah, so false memory OCD for me, so the example I gave before was on a night out. As soon as I'd even have one drink, my brain would go, oh, I've had a drink, therefore I've had alcohol in my system, therefore I've done something or said something bad. And that's sort of, and it gets to the point where you don't just think it, you believe it, and it really takes the fun out of, for me, took the fun out of nights out, and it's a big reason why I don't drink very often, because I just won't enjoy it. And it's, I don't know, I'd think, oh, I've sent a text to someone, or I've said something bad, I've done something bad, and I'd keep, my compulsions for this one would be asking people, asking for reassurance, and that one was really, really tricky. So I think false memory OCD is hard, because I think sometimes it doesn't feel like it's OCD, but when you're at the point of, I don't know, for example, again, another example would be, it could be based off something where maybe you think, oh god, what if I've done something but I just can't remember it because it was when I was younger, it was when I was this age, and what if something's happened, and the repercussions, my life's ruined, my life's over, because I don't know, you've just got this false memory that you did something bad in a particular situation, and I think this one I don't know, it can be really, really time consuming, because obviously false memory, you're never going to get the answer. It's a big thing with OCD is this uncertainty, you're never going to really know, and a lot of the things I've watched say things like, oh, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but for me, I don't like the idea of maybe I did. That's something where if you're thinking you've done something bad, right, you don't want to, for me, I didn't want to say to myself, oh, maybe I did do it, because that for me reinforces that there's a chance I did. And if it's something based on morals, or you think, am I a moral person, am I immoral, then I don't know, it gets quite tricky. But if you struggle with this, you're definitely not alone. This is why I want to make more content on OCD, because it's so misunderstood, and I think if this can help somebody, I don't know, I think if it can help someone the way that a lot of things I've watched on YouTube or Instagram I've seen have helped me, then that would be so amazing, because I care so much about this, because I've really, I've experienced it, and I think society kind of invalidates people with OCD in a way, because I don't know if it's society, but it's because or the media, because this type of thing isn't portrayed, or how debilitating things like this is. It's just not met with the same sort of treatment as maybe other mental health conditions. I don't know, but it's so important, because things like OCD, false memory OCD, these different subtypes, they can lead to depression. They can lead to someone getting to the point where, where they can't function, because it's so hard and they feel so hopeless. And I don't think there's a lot of affordable treatment out there for OCD, if I'm honest. I think that we need to get this sort of we need to, as a society, or as a, I don't know, this needs to be worked on, because I think people are realising that they have OCD at a point where if it had been diagnosed or picked up on earlier on, they might have given themselves far more self-compassion than they have. But yeah, I just wanted to say you're definitely not alone if you struggle with this, and I think with the right sort of, when you understand your OCD, like, there will be a way you learn to manage it, I think, but it takes so much time. But yeah, I hope this helps somebody, and you're definitely not alone.